Hello everyone and welcome to Gears Network UK Scale Modelling. This is a project that I've been working on for some time. The name of the layout is Green Meadows Hill. It started in about last year, about August, September time. So I've been for the last 6 or 7 months now, can't really remember, been slowly working on it, but I kind of put a stop on it because I wanted to do some videos on it. So the layout is pretty much based around the present day. It's a heritage railway, so I can pretty much run what I want. It's home to 2 home locomotives, and occasionally gets visitors now and then from other railways across the country. A particular area of interest, somewhere in Britain, I'm not really sure, maybe possibly the Midland area, although in the past it was actually owned by the Great Eastern Railway, so it might be somewhere maybe Midlands or even a bit further down towards the southwest, or southeast, actually southeast, yeah. So I've done some work on it already. As you can see, I've been working my way up from one side and then gradually working downwards all the way to the other. And I've got a lot of interesting stuff in here, so please do ignore that. There's a nice card there of the Flying Scotsman in her current livery. I'm not going to talk any more about it just to not start any argument. So what I've done so far is I've started over here with the hills, which is where the name comes for the layout, Green Meadows Hill, and pretty much the trains come out of a tunnel, which you can see here, and then from there they go on a nice smooth curve around and then past the old factories, which I'm still debating about. It was originally going to be apple cider, but I've decided that that is not what it's going to be, so it might just be a factory, but it's now actually converted into a museum present day, but they still use it for demonstration purposes and showing the public how goods are transported. So I would have members of the public possibly looking out through the windows or even on the platform and getting a hands-on experience of how to load up all kinds of stuff onto wagons and then watch how they shunt it around. It's about, in reality, if I were to extend this layout, but in the real one, even though it's fictional, it's actually not based on anywhere particular, it will be about 5 miles long, starting here and then going up to a town terminus where the engine will run round and come back. There is about 1 or 2 stations in between, but I'm still debating on that, and I am recreating this route in Train Simulator 2016 or whatever age. I haven't been on it for some time, so I'm kind of behind. Anyways, there's not really much else to talk about really, other than from there it goes past it, and then got the junction where it splits between goods and platform lines. We've got a siding there with the cattle docks, got the engine sheds, and we've got a little, what will soon be the actual refuelling stage for the steam locomotives, and possibly in the fuel tank for diesels. And then at the far end, the run round loop, and yes, that is Thomas, a Bachmann model that is currently dismantled because I need to get a brand new motor for it, which he isn't happy about because he's upside down and he's just in pieces. But all will soon be done over time. Ooh, got a bit of a blur. Focus. And, it doesn't matter, as long as you can see what I'm looking at. Anyway, so yeah, so pretty much the next progress at the moment is just to continue on with this. I'll be making how-to videos just like all the other people do, but then again, it's always nice to have different ways of doing it. This layout is on a tight budget, so there's nothing going to be expensive being spent on it. I know the buildings are from Metcalfe, and they are a good price, and I must agree they do come out very well in detail, and I do really enjoy them. I've still got a warehouse building at the back there to build and trying to find the rest of that kit. We've also got ratio levers, and we've also got a few signals. I think this is a Meccano one, so that's come from somewhere. And that's about it really. And then just a few of ours, Hornby, and other bits and bobs, yeah. That's just for another project, ignore. I think the biggest highlight, I would say, or there's something else as well, is that I just used a Chinese box from a takeaway just to make this. That's all it is. It's only temporary. I might replace it with something better, but there's a gauge mark. But the highlight for this is over here. Ooh, got a bit of sunlight. It's my lever frame, which is basically just made of ratio levers, and then they're all connected to points and signals. So if I were to operate a lever here, so like number 2 here, which operates this one here, so pull that down, it goes down and up. And all it is just a string going from the lever all the way to the end, and then instead of using a spring, because the spring kept popping out, I've used just a counterweight. And we get under here and under the wiring. That's what it is really. It's just some counterweight. It's just connected up to there, and it just gives a better effect. And it just works really well. Of course, it's just a mixture of different signals, so lower quadrant, upper quadrant. And then for points, of course, they require electric, and these are all plastic. So what I've done is I've connected them up to all my switches, which I've screwed in underneath, and it works very well. And if I operate one of them, it pulls it over and then pushes it back. The other ones have been modified because they're obviously trying to think. Is it on to on? I think they're on. Yeah, the yellow ones are on switches, and then the black ones are passing current. They're meant for points. And this yellow one over here, which is operated by the last lever, operates that colour light signal, which is not working at the moment because the power is off. But when it is, it will shine red and green, depending on the aspect. And that's pretty much it, really. There's nothing else really. I'll keep making up videos. Managed to build the courage to actually start doing this, because I've been saying to myself, if I make videos, then at least then I can actually upload them, all that, to show other people my progress, and also means I can check back on them over time. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like, and if you don't like it, dislike it, and I know I need to improve on something. Thank you very much. You can also comment on a few areas that you want to know a bit more information about, or areas you think I should improve on, and I've lost focus, I do apologise. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can support the channel and help me build up more encouragement to get on with this project. And also, don't forget to hit that bell. Not sure if you heard that. Yep, so then you can keep up to date and also receive notifications on when I upload videos. And also, if you're a modeler yourself, thank you for watching, and I'll be would like to see if you've got any videos of or pictures of your model railway at all, so I can have a look at them and get some ideas, and share it with your friends and family and other railway modelers. So thank you very much. You've been watching Gears Network UK Scale Modelling, and take care. Bye.